Title.
Dr. Teresa Granillo, CEO at AVANCE.
What's tonight been all about, Teresa?
Tonight we are celebrating 50 years of service to children and families across Texas, but in particular in the Rio Grande Valley. We provide early childhood education starting as early as birth, all the way up to 5 years, and parent education for those parents of those children to ensure that they have the skills and resources to be their children's first teachers at home.
What is the mission statement of AVANCE?
AVANCE creates pathways to economic mobility for predominantly Latino families through providing high quality, culturally responsive early childhood education that ensures school readiness for young children, and parenting education that provides parents with social and economic capital.
When you look back in the history books of AVANCE, the last 50 years, has it been a case of lots of ups and downs and sometimes lots of struggles, but the commitment's always been there, and all the way through, AVANCE has just been there? Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, so it's really hard as a nonprofit to stay afloat for 50 years. That is a huge accomplishment. And of course there are ups and downs, but the reality is that no matter what happened, there was always a commitment to the children and families that we serve, and that is what kept the organization going, even in hard times. That board members, community members, sponsors, donors, staff, everybody got together and said, we need to do this for the children and families in our community, not for any one of us individually, but for them and for our future, because they are our future.
And your geographical spread, how far do you reach through Texas?
We are in all over Texas: San Antonio, Rio Grande Valley, El Paso, Austin, Houston, Dallas. We are also in California. We have two sites in Northern California, and we just started a partnership in New Mexico, in Albuquerque.
So looking back over the 50 years, has anyone in your team been able to count just how many lives, families you feel you've affected?
We don't have the exact number, but we know that it's over hundreds of thousands of families, because we serve through Head Start, Early Head Start, through our parent-child education program. We have an AVANCE to College program. We have Families Building Communities. We have so many different programs that we offer. And so yes, we've directly impacted hundreds of thousands of families, and then there's the ripple effect. What happens when one family participates in our program, and then there's other children in that family who then reap the benefit from that parent, or they get to see that child developing, and they learn for the next generation how to support early childhood development for them.
And in your remarks tonight, you said that you met up with somebody just by accident who had been impacted by AVANCE like 30 years ago.
Yes, just this evening here at the museum, we were setting up, and the young gentleman who runs audio here was looking at all of our signage, and said, AVANCE, I participated in AVANCE when I was a child with my mom. And I said, oh my gosh, how long ago was that? He was like, probably back in 1993. That everywhere we turn, we encounter individuals who say, oh, I participated in AVANCE, or my cousin participated in AVANCE. And so it's amazing the reach and the ripple effect that this organization has, and that's intentional, right? When you engage the family in a child's educational journey, that ripple effect is exponential.
Another great testimonial for you. We interviewed Project Arise, based in Alamo, Ramona Casas, and she couldn't say enough great things about you. She said Arise has been connected with AVANCE for years, and you're an incredible partner for them.
That's amazing, and we could not do the work that we do without partners like Arise and others. We have PSJA is one of our school district partners. UTRGV, we just spoke with them tonight. They're excited to partner with us. South Texas College. We partner with Easter Seals, so many great organizations, and it really does take a village. And that's what we're really all about, is what can AVANCE uniquely contribute to support children and families, and then each organization uniquely contributes their part, and then we have that next generation blossoming and thriving and becoming our nation's educated workforce and leaders.
So as a reporter over the years covering community groups and community life down here, AVANCE for me has always drifted in and out. Sometimes I would hear of you, sometimes not. And you've been there all the time, but perhaps there hasn't been the need or to publicize what you're doing in terms of press releases or get in front of a camera or anything, but you've always been there. What is your commitment going forward to the Valley, and will we hear more of AVANCE in the future?
Absolutely. So you are right. There's been wax and wane of AVANCE here in the Valley, and right now what we're trying to establish is that next generation of impact that spreads. Not just, we're in Alamo, we're starting to grow in different areas, and we want to partner in Willacy County, and we're already in Star, and we're here in Hidalgo. But we want to be in Brownsville, we want to be in Edinburg, we want to be partnering with school districts and Head Start, Early Head Start partnerships, because it's really important. This community is a really unique community, right? It's a border community, and this is where AVANCE thrives. This is what AVANCE was designed for, is to serve this particular community. And so we have it in our strategic plan to grow our footprint here in the Rio Grande Valley, and so we're here to stay, and we're here to grow.
And the speakers you had tonight, like Danny King, a big supporter of you. We had the lady that was personally impacted with her family.
Yes, Rosario.
She was sort of perhaps close to tears in saying how much you affected her life and her children's lives. So pleased with the outcome tonight, pleased with the attendance and the quality of the speakers.
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. King is, he's a legend. And my appreciation for him really rests in his pioneering of early childhood as a priority for public education system. So often we hear K through 12, and now we're hearing pre-K through 12. Dr. King says it starts at birth. It's birth through 12. And I that is one of the reasons why, I'm so proud that he's on our board, and grateful that he was here tonight to share words of wisdom, and the community respects him. He's a legend. And then to couple that with a testimonial from a family who's actually experienced the program, we are so proud of Rosario. I've actually known Rosario during her time here and got to see her grow and develop, and to see her come and speak on stage tonight in front of a crowd of people. 2 years ago, Rosario would say, she would have told me no, not me. And to see her do that and really own her leadership, to me, that's what makes it worth it. That's what I get up every morning to do, is to work towards supporting more Rosarios and her daughter, and their family.
So my last question, what do you think is unique about the way you operate as compared to other groups? What's the special ingredient with AVANCE that has allowed you to keep going all these years?
Yeah, so we're uniquely rooted in community, and we prioritize walking alongside our community members. And Dr. King mentioned this tonight, being a strengths-based organization. So we look at parents and say, you absolutely are your child, the expert on your child, and you are their child's teacher at home. We're going to give you some resources and support to take that role, but recognizing their funds of knowledge and how incredibly strong, and their undying love for their children, and that's where it starts. And so I think that AVANCE is unique in that we always take that approach with our parents and our families. And the other part that makes us really unique and that wraps around that is we employ many of our alums. So about 46% of our staff are actually alumni of our program. And what better way to create trust in a community than to have someone who's walking alongside them saying, I was in your literally was in your shoes 10 years ago, and I went through AVANCE, and look where I am now. And it gives them that, not only the trust and the relationship, but the hope and aspiration that they can do it too.
And Teresa, these are all the questions I had. Have we missed anything else you'd like to say?
No, we're just grateful for the turnout tonight, to see I mentioned this to our board chair, Dr. Lusama Canales. I said, the RGV community showed up tonight, right, to support us, to invest in the next 50 years of AVANCE. We're very excited.
Thank you so much for today's interview, and congratulations on the first 50 years.
Thank you.